I just saw a crazy title.
Yes, y'all read the
My R word story.
yes, y'all read the title. I have been read before, and it was about like almost 4.5 years ago. And before y'all say some bullshit, oh yeah, you're just talking about this just to get some YouTube clicks. No, I've
Who talks about that for YouTube clicks?
always talked about my rape story, just never fully explained what happened on my TikTok to my friends, to a lot of people that are close to me, a lot of people that I trust, to the point where now I can freely talk about it because one, it happened 4.5 years ago, and
Uh-huh.
two, it still affects me to this day. Like there's certain things I
Yeah, it never goes away.
do because of it, but it doesn't let me be sad. I don't be depressed about it. I don't cry about it. Like I can freely talk about it. One, because
Oh wow, brother has worked on himself so much because I know it's a lot. It's hard for a lot of people.
I like talking about my story because I want other people to know that yes, niggas can get raped too, not only girls. And I hate when people are like, how do guys get raped? Like the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, basically it was like 2019, right? I was like 16, 15 at the time. I met this girl.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just call her Sarah. This is a picture of her right here. Let me just call her Sarah. Me
Wait, what? You don't want to mention their name, but you show a picture of them?
wrong with you? Anyways,
Okay.
basically it was like 2019, right? I was like 16, 15 at the time. I met this girl. Let me just call her Sarah. This is a picture of her right here. Let me just call her Sarah. Me and
What?
Sarah were dating for like about like
Let's put this bitch. There she is.
let me just call her Sarah. Me and Sarah were dating for like about like a couple weeks, right? She
Mm-hmm.
hella love bombed me. Hella, like she extremely love off rip love bombed me. Like she's the one that asked for my
So, for people that don't know, like when I was first introduced to that term, love bombing is basically someone that shows tremendous amounts of love but do not mean it. So yeah.
my number first. She's the one that wanted me first. She's the one that asked me out. And I was 16, 15. I was like, oh shit, a girl actually wants me? Oh my god, like I pulled no females. I said, this is literally what I looked like right here. I pulled
So he was in like that first type of love situation.
oh my god, like I pulled no females. I said, this is literally what I looked like right here. I pulled no females at 16, 15. So like when a girl actually wanted me, I was like, wow. Wow. That's
Mhm.
crazy. By the way, I'm 19. But I was like, wow, that's crazy. A girl wants me. So I instantly started dating because that's the first time a girl shot my shot. No, shot her shot at me. So yeah, we were dating. She hella loved my offer. This a whole story about this female, bro. Mind you, we only dated for 2 months. This is a deep ass story, but I'm not gonna get into it. I'm
Is
just
that
gonna
high
get
school
straight to the
love?
point. Basically, this one time on our first date, we went to the movies, right, with me, my sister, and my no her family, right?
Yeah.
And me and her, we went to a separate movie theater, watch a movie away from my her family and my sister, right? And then off rip third, like, swear to god, 20 minutes into the movie, she was like, can we have sex? And mind you, she's a virgin and I'm a virgin at the time. We're both virgins. And she's like, can we do it? I was like, I was capping in the messages. I don't actually want to fuck. I'm scared as fuck. I was capping, right? And I told her, no, no, let's just watch it because generally I literally just wanted to get to know her and actually like watch the movie, have a good ass day. I did not want to fuck. Surprisingly, I didn't want to fuck at all, like at all. But like, she kept pressuring me too. She kept saying, "Oh yeah, you don't like me. You don't." She kept gaslighting me, manipulating me, fucking calling me gay once, and it's to the point where she literally pulled the whole, if we don't have sex right now, I'm breaking up with you. And me being
Oh wow.
16, 15, I'll literally do anything for a female. You can ask my mom. I'll do anything to keep a girl at 16, 15, especially the
Like some people just aren't comfortable, or some people just don't want to do it. You know? Some people think that all guys just want to do that off the jump. For myself, I don't want to do that off the jump. I'm not. I don't. I kind of prefer not to do that immediately.
girl that
until
came
like I'm extremely comfortable due to my past and all
for
that.
me first, I'll do anything to keep her. So I was like, I'm not comfortable with doing this, but like, I really like you. And I kept
And I
saying no.
don't get how people find that weird. Like, I mean, if I don't want to, I just don't want to. Like, obviously I get it. When it comes to a partner, they might feel like it's something about them, but at the end of the day, it's just the other guy's just he's not comfortable, or maybe he just doesn't want to off the jump. So that's my
No
thoughts on
and
that.
no and no like 6 times, but she kept begging, gaslighting me, doing a whole bunch of bullshit to the point where I just gave in. I was like, fuck it. Right. And I did. And the whole entire time I was uncomfortable as fuck. I was like, bro, why am I doing this?
Mm,
I was like, I'm doing this because I love her, but at the same time, I don't want to do this. Is this like, what? Like, in one hand, I loved her. In another hand, I didn't want to lose her. But in another hand, I didn't want to lose my virginity this way. In another hand,
mm.
like, there's so many hands. And I was like,
Very battling with himself.
bro, is this rape? Like, I was like, literally after we did it, not gonna lie, I went to the bathroom, my dead ass broke down. Like, I fucking, like,
Uh,
I broke down because I felt so violated for some reason. Like, so pressure. And then, literally, the crazy part, a week later, she just,
she wanted to hit in the uh
I broke down because I felt so violated for some reason. Like, so pressure. And then, literally, the crazy part, a week later, she just,
oh yeah. Definitely trying to contain himself right
for
there.
some reason. Like, so pressure. And then, literally, the crazy part, a week later, she just
Hmm.
broke up with me. She broke up with me over some dumb shit. Like, after she took my video, she broke up with me. And I was like, wow. So this is how it feels to get used and raped then. And then I just kept thinking about it, kept thinking about it for a cool like 6 months. I even asked my friend, like, and told my friend the whole story, and he was like, yeah, you did get raped. Like, not physically or like through drugs or through weed, but you got raped emotionally and mentally. Like, she gaslight you and she pressured you to do it, and it's still considered rape. But if legally, if you go to the law, it's not considered rape because you gave consent, if you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. So like,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it seems like he was in that first relationship type of energy, willing to do anything to keep that person. So instead of saying no, he just agreed to try to keep them.
it's not considered rape because you gave consent, if you know what I mean. So like, I still consider it rape because I didn't want to do that shit. Like, she basically manipulated the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
that shit felt terrible. Terrible as fuck. Like, what the fuck? And because of that, I have not dated ever anybody since. Like, since I've
Yeah,
been single for.
it affects you a lot, a lot.
And because of that, I have not dated ever anybody since. Like, since I've been single for 4.5 years now. Like, I've been close to getting into a relationship multiple times. Like, I post
Mm-hmm.
girls on TikTok before and etc. But when it comes to actual official relationship and me asking the girl, will you be my girlfriend? I've not done that in like 4.5 years. I've not done that at all. Why? Because ever since that, my trust has been destroyed. Like, to the point where I became hypersexual about it. Like, after we did that, she made me feel like the only good part about my body was sex. Like,
Mm.
mentally, I wasn't a good person. Physically, I wasn't a good person. She was like, made me feel like the only good part about me in relationship wise is sex. And I was like, wow, wow, that fucking hurts. To the point where after that, after
Yeah, I feel like people that deal with that, it definitely affects them a lot. Like for me, after my situation, I feel like corn addiction skyrocketed so much, like so much that it affected me in a really negative way.
Wow, that fucking hurts to the point where after that, after to the point where every girl for the next year and a half I've been extremely sexual to, because I felt like, well, my last girl wanted me because of my body. Maybe these girls will want me more if I just show my body more. And I was like,
Oof.
now for the last like 2 years, I don't like, I'm still hypersexual. Like, it's still one of my love languages. It's like very last one, not top, but like very last love language. But before it was like very top, because literally after the whole, experience with her, it just made me feel like every girl only wanted me for my body, and the only way I can get a girl is by showing my body off and being sexual, which is a total fucking opposite. Don't do that shit. And it just mentally fucked me up for a long ass time. But now for like the last 2-3 years, I'm still hypersexual, like duh, but like I'm extremely in control about it. I don't need to like, do it to like have a relationship. You feel me? I don't need to do that shit. But it is one of my love languages, which is sad in a way. You feel me? Because my love languages is and goes into this specific order. It's quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, and then gift giving, and then sex. You feel me? That specific order. You feel me? 4 years
Is sex a love language?
ago, after the whole, experience.
I don't know if that's a love language.
It was sex and then that. And now it's like to the point where when I'm on a date with a girl, I don't want a girl to hold my hand. I don't want a girl to make the first move on me sexually, because I feel weird and weirded out, and I get flashbacks and shit. I don't
When I think of physical touch, I think of just like cuddling and spooning.
want to go do any of that to me
Not to that
in
level.
any sort of way. I want to be the one to make the first move, and I'll be the one who does it, because I had very bad experiences in the past, so I want to be able to, make the first move and do everything first, and the girl doesn't touch me at all, and I touch her with consent, and then she can touch.
That whole controlling thing, and not in bad terms and all that. But he wants to be in control of the situation. I feel like if he's not, then it just reminds me of that situation, not being able to control what's happening.
Touch me. You feel me? So yeah. But yeah, that's basically my rape story. I don't want any of y'all to like try to go find this girl. It was a long time ago. We both graduated.
Yeah, and I mean, there were kids at that time. Probably didn't understand. At the same time, it was crazy. She was threatening to leave if he doesn't do it. So,
And yeah, I was 16 at the time and she was 15 at the time. So yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all story, just to bring it out, and because a lot of people have been asking, and I've been holding this story back for like fucking years. I've been wanting to tell the story for years, for months.
I know, like putting your story out there definitely helps so much. Like with the Drake Bell thing, for me, the In the End song, that calmed my head so much. So I definitely know that this guy feels so much better now.
And I feel like now is like a good time to tell it. So yeah. That's crazy. By the way, I'm 19. I was like, wow,
I feel like for me,
that's crazy. A girl wants me. So
I feel like for me, when I do a video like this,
shot at me.
It's probably
like we were dating.
when I'm in the hospital.
This is a whole story
on my last days.
Right, mind you, we'll leave it for 2 months.
Yeah.
It's a deep ass story. But I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to get
For the people who say it isn't our word, just peer pressured, no, it's our word. 100% our word.
With me, my sister.
It's just a different kind of real definition of corrosion. It is still considered our word, just mentally, not physically. The fact that people don't believe men can be our word is extremely sickening.
off rip.
Coerced consent is not consent.
20 minutes into the
Coerced
movie, she was
consent
like,
is not consent.
"Can we have
Okay.
sex?" And mind you, she's a virgin.
To anyone that says he must have liked it, oh my god. Wow. Wow. As well. It's sick in the head. Males can be victims too. She wasn't know that virgin. She is absolutely disgusting. I don't know how. I don't know. Some people think a guy always wants to have sex. Okay.